With reports of bird flu back in the news this morning, there's rising concern about how the virus is transmitted and who is at risk. Caplin News reporter Jennifer Barban takes a look at the preparations some veterinarians are taking.
Avian influenza, also known as bird flu, continues to be a topic of conversation among many people, including veterinarians.
We're required every 3 years to take continuing education, mandated by the USDA, basically in prevention and mitigation of foreign animal diseases.
As an associate veterinarian with Circle P Veterinary Services, Hartley says while they are trained to identify and treat diseases like this among animals, some clients are concerned about catching it themselves. But he assures them of low-level risk.
There have been cases of bird flu or avian influenza that have, affected people. At this point, a lot of those are kind of isolated incidents, with people working very closely with, an affected species, people, like veterinarians or, poultry workers, things like that, who have constant contact.
Right now, experts say the newer cases are still isolated to dairy cows, but can also put other animals at risk.
It is affecting dairy cattle, but it's not nearly as deadly to them as it is to poultry. As a matter of fact, we've not seen any deaths from, or very few or no deaths from this from dairy cattle.
A vet's advice is simple. Stay protected when handling at-risk animals.
Mitigating, us bringing diseases onto a property that we may be having on our clothes or boots or, trucks or on our person. And then also making sure that anything that we, encounter on property stays on property.
That was Caplin's Jennifer Barban reporting. A case published recently in the New England Journal of Medicine says a U.S. farm worker caught bird flu after working with dairy cattle in Texas. It happens to be the first known case of mammal to human transmission of the virus.